everyone! Welcome back to Date Night Reviews. Today, we're still gonna review a movie called Hintayan ng Langit. This one was released back in 2018 by the writer Juan Miguel Severo.
For this week, it was supposed to be my turn, but since I can't pick a movie, I just let Ali choose what movie to watch.
So of course, in choosing a movie, I knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted romance, but I wanted to try something new and something original to the Filipino. So that's why I wanted to check the classic Hintayan ng Langit. So for a spoiler-free summary, Hintayan ng Langit is basically a story of two old people who have already entered purgatory but still have baggages with them. So they have stories of unsolved issues in their families back in the earth, and they also knew each other before. So here, they try to resolve their own issues within themselves and also determine ways on how to finally reach heaven. So they meet a lot of people, which make them realize how important their life was on earth and how to make their journey to heaven worth it.
So when we're looking at the movie on whether it's date night worthy, we look at three factors. You can just remember the acronym WTF. So W stands for wow factor of a movie, T stands for the thoughtfulness of a movie, and the F stands for the feels factor of a movie. It's pretty self-explanatory, so we can proceed with the review.
For the wow factor, it's definitely over the top. So it was really written well by Juan Miguel Severo. And the cinematography is there. The actors were really good, especially with the veterans Eddie Garcia and Gina Pareño. They were such a couple in the movie, even though they're already old. They're not Catherine Bernardo or and Daniel Padilla or Liza Soberano and Enrique Hill. So they gave so much feels in the movie, and the movie was really written in a sequence that will thrill the audience and keep us anticipating on the next scenes. So it basically tells us what to expect, or it helps us picture the things that we only could imagine, like the purgatory, and it was written and portrayed in such a comical way and fun for the audience.
Wow factor, I think the movie had a lot of wow factor because it portrayed purgatory in the Filipino sense. Kasi yung, like, the way purgatory is portrayed in Western media, of course, parang Western din yung way ng pagka-portray nila. Pero dito, sa movie na to, merong mga bits and pieces na Filipinized talaga yung pag-portray. Parang old-timey yung dating, parang nasa 1960s or 1970s. Philippines ka, yung ano nila, yung portrayal of purgatory. And even though the movie, there were a lot of slow scenes na parang it just drags on, and you feel that the characters walk so slow, they talk so slow, and they have quips na, I mean, medyo, I guess it'll appeal more to the older audiences. You can't help but feel na, okay, parang I'm still curious, like, about what's going to happen. I still feel that I'm still getting something out of this, and just like what Ali said, I can't wait to see the next scene, even if it's a bit slow paced.
So on a personal standpoint, when you evaluate yourself, this movie helps you realize na you need to live your best life on earth and avoid having unnecessary baggages when you finally go to purgatory and to heaven. Kaya natagalan yung dalawang matanda kasi hindi pa nila nare-resolve yung issues nila of the past, also their relationships with their families. That's why hindi pa sila settled. Once they were settled, they were already finally ready to go to heaven. So, while on earth, we need to make sure na lahat ng ginagawa natin is for happiness and for making our families and relationships blossom. In that way, wala na tayong mga bagahe na dadalhin, and we can say na wala tayong regrets when we finally meet God eventually. And for the relationships naman, napapaisip ako if those relationships still carry on in heaven. Do marriages still apply in heaven or in purgatory? And that's one thing that really sparked my mind. Ito yung mga talking points namin ni JB on how really relationships work and ano kaya yung nangyari in the end. Why is the last scene very contradicting to what they were saying in the past few scenes? So that's one thing that you need to really look forward to when you finally watch the movie.
I found the movie really thoughtful because the way they portrayed the purgatory and how the actions of people there even reverberate towards their relationships with others, even towards themselves. I find it quite interesting in that kasi yung parang yung thinking natin, pag namatay ka na yun eh. Pero nung namatay sila, they still had a life of their own. Like they still had relationships, they were still talking to people. Kaya I just found it really interesting, and there were some scenes and of course the ending scene. I was quite shocked and I was quite surprised with what occurred because it was contradictory to what they were saying and how they were acting in the previous scenes. And I guess it's also food for thought na sometimes ganun talaga yung tao na kahit kala nila yun na yun, kala nila ito na yun, ito yung gusto ko, this is my conviction, at one like moment biglang ma-realize nila this is what I want, iba pala yung gusto ko. Kaya medyo nakakalito siya from a date night perspective, kung date night worthy ba yung movie na to or not. Pero from a thoughtfulness perspective, this movie is really thoughtful, and you can discuss it with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with whatever pronoun your partner wants. But yeah, that's the crux of the matter, is that it's really thoughtful.
For the feels factor naman, we will be exploring the unresolved baggages ng two old people. So si Lisang, nagstay siya sa purgatory for long because she was waiting for someone because of the unresolved issues that they had in the long past. So dito makikita natin yung struggle niya of bakit ganito yung nangyari, hindi niya ma-explain. She didn't have the perspective of Manolo. That's why she wanted to resolve it even before entering heaven, para baggage free na talaga siya. But more than the relationship of the two old people, what really struck me in this movie was when Manolo opened up about his daughter. He said na, pag namatay na ba tayo, bawal na ba tayong makipag-connect sa family natin sa lupa? Bawal na ba tayong magpakaama? So that one really struck me because even though people leave us na when they're dead, I think they're still guiding us from behind. They are happy with our achievements, and they are happy with the life that they left us on earth. So that's why always pray for them and always hope na they are in a much better place.
So the movie had a lot of feels going on. I'm not really sure if it's positive or negative. There are times na parang kinikilig naman ako, ganon. Pero there are times na mabagal lang talaga, and you're not really sure if it's in the right setting or not. Pero I like the theme of the movie, and the feels factor is reinforced by this feels factor. So yung theme ng movie is that love transcends all. Kaya kahit namatay na sila, na they're already dead, they left all their material possessions behind, pero yung love pa rin nila in terms of their relationships with like their wife, their husband, their daughter, their sons, their friends from their life, it's still intact. And this movie really plays on that. Kaya I really think that this movie has a lot of feels going on. Is this movie date night worthy? Yes, it's date night worthy. I felt that I'm a better person after watching this movie. Bilis, no? I felt like I learned a lot. I reflected a lot upon myself, on what it really means to live a life, like a good life in this earth. Because like them, they had baggages when they died. Ako naman, I don't want to be like them. Parang ganun. Parang ganun yung vibe eh. But it also reinforced the idea that you need to cherish the people that you're with now, because eventually they will die, or eventually you will die. You will leave this earth, and like in the movie, wala ka namang kukunin pag namatay ka na eh. You can't bring your laptop with you, you can't bring your iPhone with you or whatever, you can't bring like your super luxury watch. Pero what transcends really is the love and care that we show for other people, and that they show for us, because as the theme of the movie, it really transcends our individual lives. So to me, it's really date night worthy.
So is this movie date night worthy or not? For me, definitely, it's a yes. So, Hintayan ng Langit is a movie which makes you realize na we need to live a life that is really cherished here on earth. So, in any chance that you could be kind to other people, because you don't know the struggles that they have deep inside. And also, there's so much love that we can give to other people, to your partner, to your family, to your friends, even to all the people on earth, even if it's your boss or if it's the janitor in the office. There's just so much love that you can give, and sometimes the one thing that restrains us from giving that love is that hindi tayo sure kung ibibigay pa yan sa atin back. But nevertheless, just keep giving that love out, because it helps make the world a better place. And as for this movie naman, guys, ang ganda ng Filipino movies. We don't realize, because usually nami-miss out natin yung mga good Filipino movies. We tend to watch yung mga English movies, Thai movies, Korean telenovelas, but sometimes we miss out on what's really our own. So dito, Hintayan ng Langit is an example of a really good crafted Filipino movie, and we should really patronize what's ours. And there are a lot of movies out there that is waiting to be discovered. So guys, watch na tayo.
So thank you for watching our review of what's that? What's that again?
Hintayan ng Langit.
of Hintayan ng Langit, and for next week it's going to be my turn. This week it was supposed to be my turn, but you know, as I said previously, I can't really choose. But for sure next week I'm going to choose like a non-romantic option.
Guys, na-pressure lang.
So if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have any suggestions for what movie we should review next, please feel free to message us or put it on a comment below. So bye!